2. I need a way out. Jalanta Thomas on SoundCloud. A Way Out. Link in the description. Go listen to that, man. I ain't made a song in like a year. I'm getting back into it. I promise you ain't gonna have to wait that much longer. But this is round 2, man. As you could tell, you might be able to tell I'm a little buzz killed, I guess you could say. This is my second time recording this. I just recorded the whole fucking thing and the mics weren't plugged in, so I have to do this again. But I fuck with y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. If you're around, if you're watching these podcasts, man, I need a name. I need help. I do not have a name for these at all. But what I do plan on doing with them, I plan on just having more inspirational people, people that have already done it, people that have worked for themselves, people that have figured it out, and I want to ask them questions, figure out how they figured it out, basically, and just give you guys more insightful conversations. And I'm going to be making videos like this too, podcast type videos, when I want to have more of like a conversational type thing posted. I will end up doing like more official podcast things, but since these are going on YouTube, I will be doing more podcast type videos when I want to have like a conversational type of video instead of creating so much, if that makes sense. I'm not trying to keep you in tune with your eyes, but keep you in tune with your ears. So yeah, that's what these are going to be about. But today, man, what I am getting into right now is all the in and outs of semen retention, how to not relapse, how to not be horny, if you should tell your friends about it, because a couple people have asked me about that. The mindset you need to try and start a business as a teenager. I'm going to be getting into a little bit of COVID-19, and to wrap it up, how I've been using and how I use positive affirmations to keep the mindset I did to even start this channel, to keep doing what I'm doing, because positive affirmations, I didn't realize until today, changed my life so much, bro. Crazy. But yeah, semen retention, we'll start there. Semen retention, if you're running across this for semen retention, I'm pretty sure you know the benefits. You know how it works, man. It has a lot of... Semen retention gives you energy, it gives you confidence, and how it gives you confidence and energy, when you nut, right? You nut to a female, that creates a baby. A whole nother life, a whole nother consciousness. You sitting here watching the video or wherever you're watching this on, you are a whole consciousness like doing things, living, and you can make a whole nother one of those, bro. That's not crazy to you? And before you even get to that process of letting it go and putting it in a female and creating a whole nother consciousness, you have that just sitting in your balls. You literally have all that life, that creativeness, that consciousness is just sitting in your balls, bro. And niggas like to give it up. They like to give up that energy, that life, to a tissue or to a napkin or whatever, to their screen. They like to give that up a lot, and then they don't realize why they're tired, why they're not moving forward in life, why they're not completing their goals. And it's because a lot of niggas are horny nowadays. Horniness is on top. Horniness is above everything. It's above goals. It's above... when niggas want that nut, when niggas want instant gratification, they go for instant gratification instead of thinking with their head. They think with their head. And that's why niggas can't do semen retention. So how to not relapse, how to not be horny, because I've had a couple people ask me this. Literally, how to not relapse, bro. Relapsing, like the tips that YouTubers and even I have given you, they're all tips to distract yourself, right? Working out, cold showers, and this is even one I thought about today, like going for a run. And I don't know if that's like the smartest thing if you're already fucking horny, because then going for a run with your shit on, that might be difficult. But, if you're just starting to get horny and you're not getting up yet, just fucking go outside and start sprinting. Sprint. Like, make yourself tired as fast as you can. Bro, and what's crazy is it's literally just taking your mind away from the horniness. And horniness is like so strong, bro. People like try and distract themselves, and that's why a lot of relapsing tips don't work, is because people try and distract themselves with these relapsing tips, and doing whatever they're telling you to do in itself is not gonna take horniness off your mind. It's not gonna just make horniness disappear, if that makes sense. Horniness. Horniness. That was funny. Horniness, you have to get it to go away just literally by not thinking about ass anymore. Not thinking about what you're thinking about anymore, okay? And that the way you do that is by distracting yourself. So, cold showers shock your body. You won't be able to even think about horniness anymore. Working out, you're making yourself so tired. You're like, you get to them push-ups where you start struggling, and you're like, just trying to get yourself off the floor. The last thing on your mind is gonna be fucking pussy and ass, because you're trying to get off the floor. So that's why I think going for a run, well, that's also a workout. Just going outside, I think it's like faster, it's easier too than doing push-ups, because even me, sometimes I don't want to do push-ups, bro. I'd be like, I got push-ups. But I feel like a run might be easier. You just throw on your shoes and just start sprinting, bro. It's going to be hard to think about ass and horniness if you're trying to run as hard as you can, because trying to run as hard as you can actually takes some effort. So, yeah, just distract yourself, but like really distract yourself, because I've said this in like one of my first relapsing videos ever on YouTube. Like people will like sit down to like I'll use this for an example. Like, let's say I'm horny, and then I get on a video game to try and distract myself. A lot of people nowadays, especially younger people, they're really good at video games. They play games a lot. So when you get onto a game to try and distract yourself, it's something that you're so used to. It's something that, yeah, it's something you're so used to doing that it's not going to take your mind off of being horny. You got to do something that's hard. You got to do something that's difficult. Challenge yourself, and it'll take your mind off of being horny. Now, the difficult thing about relapsing is a lot of people relapse at nighttime, overnight, and it's not, nobody wants to get up and go for a run or work out when they're in bed in the middle of the night. And that's why I've preached so many times about relapsing, is because a lot of people ask for relapsing tips, like NoFap relapsing, semen retention relapsing tips. And I preach it so much, no tip is going to give you the answer that you want, It's like no tip can stop you from nutting. No tip, no advice can stop you from ejaculating, busting a nut, bro. You're gonna do it if you want to do it. You just have to not want to do it. You have to want the benefits. You have to want the after effect. You have to want the benefits. You have to want the outcome more than instant gratification and instant satisfaction, because you know what is at the end of the tunnel. The light at the end of the tunnel is a lot brighter than what's in front of you. You feel me? So just stick to it, and realizing that a lot of the relapsing tips, it's just up to you, bro. It's up to your mind. It's up to your mindset, and you gotta really want something. You gotta want something more than just not wanting to bust a nut, because not wanting to bust a nut is hard. And that's like, like I said at the beginning, a lot of people, I don't know if I said this in the beginning or the last one, since I had to record this 2 times. That's why it doesn't work. What the fuck? Okay, I forgot. But that's yeah, I forgot. Okay. I did it again. I lost track in the last fucking podcast. We're working out the kinks, getting the kinks out. I hope you're staying with me. I'm in Tacoma right now. This is very random. I just looked up. It's a very pretty place, man. I'm in downtown Tacoma, and looking outside literally just now just reminded me to tell you to just make sure that you live life, man. Live life and enjoy it, and try and not do the same things every single day, if that makes sense. Um, the same things every single day, if you get yourself caught in a cycle, and that's why I don't like doing like routines and stuff. I would have been dropped like morning routines and like daily routines on my YouTube video. On my YouTube video, why do I say shit like that? On my YouTube channel, if I felt like a routine was a viable thing to do, and I don't think it is. I think it's important you be consistent. I think it's important you are very consistent with you and yourself and your needs and your wants and your goals, but doing the same thing every day, it gets you stuck in a cycle. It gets you stuck repeating the same feelings. Like, let's say you're sad, right? You're doing the same morning routine. Let's say you get hella sad one morning. Like something happens. A lot of people check social media right when they wake up. So let's say you check social media. You see something you don't want to see. Changes your mood right when you wake up, right? And you have this morning routine. If your feelings are strong enough and you're like really aware as a person, you might relate those feelings to the routine in a way. And you're going to do that subconsciously, not consciously, right? So you are going to go throughout your routine being sad, feeling whatever kind of way, feeling down, sideways, crooked, not normal. And then you're going to wake up the next day feeling normal, but because the day before you had such strong negative sideways feelings, and then you were doing this thing when you were having those feelings, doing that thing can kind of like bring back those emotions, those feelings. I hope I explained that good, because literally like your actions and your emotions, they tie together so well. And you got to learn to like realize, yeah, your actions and your emotions tie together, okay? They tie together really well, and you just got to realize that I hate myself. Lost track again. Hey man, this ain't professional, so I'm. This is how it is, man. Getting the kinks out. Hey, I need a name for this, man. I think I said that. Hey, if you're watching this right now, can you help me with a fucking name for this podcast, bro? Or girl, or whatever. I need help with the podcast name. Yeah, I just plan on help. I mean, that's my mission, bro. My mission in life, okay? I'm gonna tell you my mission in life. My mission is, so we all have these questions as individuals, right? We all have questions about life, about what we want to do, about how to do this, how to do this, how to get here, how to get there. And I have a lot of questions, and my goal in life is to answer those questions that I have, or at least find the answers. I don't need to answer them, but find the answers. And once I find those answers, I want to relay the questions and the answers in the best way I can, because the mindset that I have, the mindset of moving forward, just wanting to be my own boss, being better, being more than the average person. I feel like it's a good thing, especially for young people, especially if you get onto it early, okay? And I say that because I'm 19, I'm not even 20 yet, and I've put myself through a lot of shit that I did not need to put myself through. Like, really didn't need to put myself through a lot of things. And at a young age, you can avoid a lot. You can avoid a lot of negativity, and you have the chance to live a lot of life, you know? Like, as kids, when we're coming up, we don't realize that a lot of our worries are super insignificant because we have a lot of the worries, like the worries that I have now, they were like covered by my mom when I was a kid. Like it's like she took those worries. It was like her worry, you know? And now I have to worry about putting the clothes on my back, feeding myself, paying my bills, and it's like it's just different. It's just different, man. You got to know how to take care of yourself at a young age. And I wish I just had that guidance, you know. And I have that guidance now. I've like, I guide myself a lot, and that wouldn't have been without the help of like some YouTubers and stuff. So I want to be that person. I want to be that guidance, that somebody ran across one day and decided to take their life from druggy to this. Decided to take their life from not doing shit all day, smoking every single day, worried about the next fucking eighth or the next drug, to being their own boss, to trying to build a business, to trying to support their family in the best way that they've ever seen it. You know, like I want to be that person that I ran across because I was somebody that always had this mindset deep down. I've always wanted to be my own boss. I've always wanted to be my own everything. I've always felt like I've been different, if that makes sense. And I decided to like numb a lot of feelings and pain with drugs, and then made a lot of stupid decisions that I can't blame on feelings or substances. Like it was me, bro. And it's just, you know, you gotta learn to grow up. And I grew up because of things that I was going through, things that I went through. And you don't have to go through things in order to grow up, you know. You can grow up, come to a lot of these realizations, be great, be amazing, without going through things. There's a lot of things in life you're gonna have to just go through, bro. And that's what it is. And I say that because I'm always looking for the answer, bro. I'm always looking for the shortcut. And if you're somebody running across a video, running across this, that's just always looking for the answer, always looking for what is, like trying to figure it out, trying to figure life out, just stop. Stop trying to figure life out because you're not going to figure it out. There's so much, bro. So much knowledge, so much information. You just got to enjoy yourself. You got to enjoy life for what it is, because if we get caught up just trying to figure out, you're going to trying to figure it out. You're going to just be trying to figure it out forever. Really. That's what that is, bro. You're just going to be trying to figure it out forever. And I mean, okay. Yeah, that's that, man. And the next, I guess I'll get into the next thing. A little bit of COVID, I guess we could talk about that. I had to go take a fucking COVID test today. I had to sit in a parking lot for fucking 2 hours just to take a fucking, put some Q-tips in my nose. And this is exactly what they did for the test. They put one long-ass Q-tip up this nose. I thought it was going to be hella far back because that's what I was hearing, but it wasn't that bad. They just like swabbed it around in this one, and then I got one for the flu. So that happened. I want to say something too about that, bro. I haven't really been in public besides like grocery stores because that's the only thing really open. And bro, people aren't happy, man. People aren't happy. People are just so stressed. People are so confuzzled with everything happening around the world, man. And it's just like, why has everybody got to be so worried and so stressed? I mean, I feel like if everybody just chill and was just worried about them, and not even necessarily worried, just being okay with life, bro. Like, everybody sat back for a second and was like, okay, I'm living. Like, that's enough. Like, you have a life, bro. Like, just imagine if you weren't here. Like it's like imagine if somebody just smoked you right now, like just pop, bro, you're gone. It's like you don't want that to happen, right? So obviously you appreciate your life, but you don't do it enough. It's like we live so much. It's like we're awake all the time, and it's like something that's like not thought about so much that we don't appreciate it. We don't. A lot of people take life for granted, bro, until something happens in their family or somebody close to them dies or something, and they can feel that experience of death, bro. People don't appreciate life. And literally, I haven't even experienced a death, like a close death, like a death in my family either, bro. I haven't even really experienced death in my life. And I appreciate life so much just because I've thought about what it could be if somebody in my family wasn't here, if that makes sense. Okay? Like I've thought about if my brother wasn't here. That shit would kill me, bro. My brother just died or something. No, yeah, that's crazy to think about. I don't even want to think about it, but that would fuck me up. So I literally learned to appreciate my life and my family and me and my loved ones because it's important, bro. We live so much. We live every day. We live. That's what you do if you're not sleeping. And when you do something so much, you can't even know to appreciate it. So I'm just here to tell you to appreciate it, man. Live life a little bit because it's important to enjoy these moments. Like I've said before, you're going to come back and want to enjoy these moments a little bit more all the time. You're always going to want to come back and enjoy these moments. So enjoy them. Wrap it up, man, because my camera is about to die. Yeah, it's about to die. 22 minutes, that's okay. It's about to die, but okay, so hopefully I can get this in. The mindset you need to have to start a business as a teenager and the mindset I was using to keep a positive mindset to stay focused and stay happy with my positive affirmations, okay? Now, I noticed today for the past like 2 weeks, bro, my life ain't been so I was like here with my happiness, right? Actually here, we'll put it on here. I started doing spirituality and using positive affirmations and semen retention, and my happiness was all the way up here. And I started getting too deep into spirituality and everything. And I'm not that kind of person. I'm not the kind of person that is going to change up my whole life because of things that have been told to me. You know, like I need to live. I am super open-minded, but at the end of the day, I'm a realist. Like no matter what you know, no matter what you figure out, if like you still gotta live this. Like if you found out God was real, bro, what are you gonna do with that information? Nothing. You just know God's real. You still have to live your life. You still have to go through every single day doing what you do. You can't talk to him personally. You just know he's real now for fact. All right, my camera died. Okay, so my point with not knowing or like not being able to do anything with this information that we're chasing as spirituality or as spiritual people or even as religious people because you believe in God or whatever God you believe in. There's kind of there's like no point. It's like even if you do come to truth with that information, it becomes fact. What now? It's like you still have to live your life. You still have to go through these everyday things, okay? And that's why I started to not get too deep into spirituality anymore. And I stopped doing it's like a lot of the heavy spiritual things that I was doing, like saging my house and meditating multiple times a day and there's things like that. So I hadn't met it. And the positive affirmations, I wasn't saying them anymore. I didn't really necessarily consider that spiritual, but I did start slacking, I guess you could say. The only thing I didn't stop was semen retention. I've just been doing that since I started it. And so I stopped doing a lot of things. And for the past 2 weeks, bro, my like I said, my energy was from here, started all the spiritual stuff, and then I stopped, and it went from to like here. Like it's not all the way down here, but it's like here, and that's because I like know how to control my emotions. I know where a lot of my feelings and energy and emotions come from. Fuck, bro. Oh, I hate this, man. I'm gonna have to get better at this. So, what's going on? Chime. This thing's dope. Hey, but okay. But yes, like I was saying, man, I stopped doing a lot of the things that I was doing, and it, um, but like I was saying, I did stop doing a lot of the things that I was doing, right, including the positive affirmations. And I was in my car today getting ready to take my COVID test, and I was really anxious or whatever. And I closed my eyes and I said some positive affirmations like over and over again. I was like, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm positive. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm positive, I'm positive, I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm positive, I'm happy. I just say them in like different ways, but like the same three. And it made me feel better. And I was like, okay, maybe, maybe, maybe I've been feeling a little off because I stopped telling myself that I was happy. I was positive. I was moving forward. And I put that in here today because I didn't really realize that that's what was making me feel so mediocre, because I made myself feel amazing like for a month straight, bro. Like I'd go over to my mom's house and my brother would be like, bro, I fuck with your vibe, man. Like nobody can ever fuck with your energy. It's so crazy. Like you never let anything mess with you. You never let anything upset you or nothing. It's so cool. And it was filthy to me, bro. I was like, what? That's amazing. Like that's dope that somebody else notices. And but yeah, I stopped doing these things, right? And that is what made me feel so like because when you tell yourself these things, these positive affirmations, these goals, that you will meet these things, that you are this, that you are that you are positive, you are healthy, that you will meet your goals, that you are doing better for yourself, you stop having to convince yourself and you just believe it. The more you tell yourself and the more you really try to believe it, I guess. And that's crazy, bro. And I didn't realize that till today, because my feelings, like that feeling in your chest, that feeling that like weighs over you, that's there like all the time, like I'm like this, and this, but like if you were just to put me in one subject, like that big feeling that weighs over you all the time, that feeling wasn't as happy as it used to be a couple months ago. And that's because I stopped telling myself. I literally stopped believing it, bro. I stopped doing so much. And it's not because I stopped doing spiritual stuff. It's because as a person, your subconscious and your conscious don't know the difference between each other. They don't know the difference between imagination and reality. It's all about what you tell yourself and what is repetent, what you repeat, what is repeated in your life and what is consistent. Your subconscious mind starts to just make it reality because you're believing it. It's crazy. Just believe in yourself, bro. And that's really what I got for today, man. I didn't really have much else on here written down. I do, once again, I need help with this podcast, man. I don't know if anybody is even at the end of this, man. Hey, if you made it to the end of this, comment, comment, comment the number 3. Comment the number 3 if you made it to right here. And I got something for you, bro. I got a surprise, actually, next video, bro. Next YouTube video. I want to try. I want to do like a giveaway or something. I don't got money like that, but I focus y'all for supporting me, and especially the past couple days, my channel has went from like 360 to like 410. So, yeah, I fuck with y'all, man. I fuck with y'all tough. We're getting up there. We're doing our thing. And I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to be my own boss. I'm going to be happy. I'm going to live the life I want to live. And you can too, man. I give y'all advice all the time. Let me know how often you want me to do these podcasts too, because I can do sit-down ones like this. If you want me to do them, if you want me to do podcasts like all the time, then I can do sit-down ones like this and the other ones that I was talking about where I bring other people like entrepreneurs and YouTubers and just people that creatives and people that have already made it for themselves come on and have them give us advice. Besides that, I can sit down and just talk with you like this, talk about some things that you guys want me to talk about some things that I'm going through. Yeah, just let me know. But I need some help with a name for this. So I fuck with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, and I appreciate your help. I appreciate your support, man. This is crazy to even think about for me, man. I'm really like living my dream as we speak, and that's crazy. You just got to make the choice to live your dream, you know? It's like nothing's stopping you. It's like a lot of people have a dream of like, I want to be this, I want to be that. Let's say you have a dream like mine. You want to be a YouTuber, you want to be a creative or whatever. A lot of people don't consider themselves that person until they have a certain amount of subscribers or they have a certain amount of followers or a certain amount of supporters. And that doesn't make sense. How does a certain amount of people following you validate what you're doing? If you are a creative, if you are a YouTuber, if you, not necessarily YouTuber, I hate calling myself that, but if you're doing what you want to do, if you're living your life, bro, you can choose to start living your dream right now. Like, you're waiting on something that you're going to be waiting on forever. Like, just think about if you got 1 million subscribers or 1 million followers, 1 million whatever, on whatever social media you want, right? You just got to choose. You just woke up with 1 million tomorrow. What are you going to do? You're just going to post? It's like, you got to have bigger goals. You got to have big aspirations, and you really got to want it, okay? And that's just coming from, that's just my opinion. My opinion. This whole thing's opinionated, but I fuck with y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for riding with me, supporting me, and supporting my dream, man. It's crazy to think about. We're on our way up. We're doing our thing, and you can continue to help yourself, man. Ask me some questions, help me out, and let me know if you enjoyed this, man. Happy COVID season. Happy flu season. Stay healthy, stay strong, stay positive, and I fuck with y'all, man. I'll see you in the next video or the next podcast. Have a good one. Oh, wait, no, fuck that. We're not out of here yet. Hey. I'm gonna play a different song for y'all because I played A Way Out in the beginning. Some of y'all ain't never listened to my music before, I think. If you ain't never checked out my music, bro, go look at my music. It should be nice. What's it sounding like?
Purchase your tracks today.
I said, ooh.
HT made the wave.
She bad, but she good. She like all my chains and she rollin' my wood. She spray for the gang, but she ain't from the hood. She breaking it back cause she know that she could. She bad, but she good. She like all my chains and she rollin' my wood. She spray for the gang, but she ain't from the hood. She breaking it back cause she know that she could. I'm walking in and they giving up, you should know this. I got a bitch, but yours liking me is a bonus. Pay attention, listen, you gotta focus. Can never stress a bitch because money gon' be the motive. Look, like how you niggas plan to stop me. Hush it before I get it out your mind.